Right, good afternoon. Welcome back to Sheehan and our third match of the day on our live stream. This time we have world number 4 Jonathan Payne against top Swedish bowler Bente Dahlgren. The players are just about ready to start, so we'll get them underway and we'll take a look at some stats as they get into the first end.
I'll start with Bente Dahlgren's stats here up on the screen. You can see that she's world ranked 119. Played 143 matches, 77 matches won, 53% win ratio. She actually lost to Jonathan Payne in last season's event, as we've switched to Jonathan now. And you can see Jonathan here, very consistent, ranking number 4 in the world and order of merit number 5. So has played 334 matches on the tour, which is I think the most of any of the players on the tour. And he lost to Stephen Gale in this event last year in the last 16. We saw Stephen Gale on the show match earlier in the day. Coming through tight match with James Trott. So again, just flicking back to the stats here for Bente. See her details here. So it should be an interesting match, this one, Simon. So both players on their day, especially Jonathan, more recently been up to as high as number 1 in the world.
Yeah, Jonathan, especially on the hard floor venues, has done well at events. Obviously won the World Council Singles over in Sweden, and that was on a hard floor venue. Also made the final here before as well. Yeah,
absolutely. So Jonathan's been on the international scene now quite a few years. A very consistent player and just tends to pull some of these big bowls out when he needs to as well.
So the bowl colours obviously look fairly similar, but Jonathan's using the navy bowls to Bente's purple bowls. As you can see from the graphic, it just updates you on who's using what bowls.
So it looks like it's 2 shots there to Bente on the first end.
Yeah, players straight into the match. Bente picking up a 2. So of course, as with our previous 2 matches and with every match this weekend, 12 ends to be played, as you can see. And whilst Bente's rankings, down at 119, she is a very, very consistent player. Has actually got the better of Jonathan in one of their previous 2 meetings, beating him 15-11. It was 6 years ago at the English Masters, and more recently last year at this event. They met in the last 64. Jonathan taking that 11 shots to 7.
Yeah, Jonathan certainly won't be taking anything for granted here against Bente. She's a very accomplished player, good jaw bowler. As we see, she backs up that first bowl with a really good second bowl.
Yeah, Bente's settled straight in here. Jonathan looking to play weight. Yeah, just a yard or so of pace. Again, the bowl just, again, turning on that hand a little bit, as we found the other way.
Yeah, and Jonathan doesn't want to get too involved in having to play the running bowls early on an end and early on in the match. It's, whilst he's very accomplished at the running bowl, it does sometimes come down to the result you get.
So Bente with another close draw with a third, but Tom Eric, who is marking for us is just calling an umpire to check Jonathan's back bowl in the corner. You can see from the overhead shot here, that although it looks dead from this angle, it's fairly close, I think. So Nigel Nicholls has just played, has come on, he's umpiring this session, he's just coming on to check it, using a Rooney measure, just to see if the bowl's live.
Yeah, good little bit of apparatus that we use here, just to check to make sure the bowl is live or dead. Looks good to me.
Yep, the measure's cleared the bowl without touching it, so that bowl is live. So Jonathan straight down. Again, just playing a bit through.
Looking off there.
Yeah, and that bowl held off. Shake of the head. This is a problem if you're playing a bit aggressive to start with. It's knowing the line for the mat.
Yeah, and I do think you can get drawn into that that way of playing, especially early on in a match, and you just continue doing it. And Bente adds another one here. There's certainly a lot of pressure on Jonathan early on, having dropped the 2 on the first end and actually missing with his last bowl with weight.
Yeah, the pressure's on. I mean, Bente holding 3, looking to draw a 4th.
This looks good as well.
Yeah, it's on a great road again. Oh,
that takes the angle away a little bit there. Doesn't leave much for Jonathan to play other than his own bowl.
Yeah, he's a right smile on his face. So
Wow.
he's down to the draw on the forehand.
Don't think he's there.
Yeah, I think the weight's a bit short. So it's a strong start from Bente. That certainly looks like 3 shots to me.
Yep.
See what Jonathan gives, yeah.
Wait for the confirmation on the scoreboard, but looks like 3 to me. Yep.
It is.
3 shots. So really good start for Bente there, and that's just from the consistent drawing of first 2 bowls, putting Jonathan under pressure. Jonathan needs to get back to that drawing early on.
So guys, any comments or questions you've got for us on Facebook Live, if you're watching there, please feel free to message them. We'll try and answer them for you. And once again, if you are watching, do share the video on Facebook. You'll be in with a chance of winning a SMPT Raptor shirt if you share the videos.
That's a better start for Jonathan. As we see Bente's first bowl going through, again, just that difference in pace coming this way. It is a bit quicker, we're told, by those that have played on it.
Yeah, so if you didn't join us for the first 2 matches we've shown, the pace of the mat this way is a little bit quicker, and it's catching some of them out early. We did find that with Nigel Nicholls in the previous game to start with.
Yeah, and having spoken to both James Trott and Stephen Gale, they both said that it's just a little bit quicker coming this way, and you do notice that. I think it's one of the features of the harder floor venues.
So Jonathan sitting 1. Bente having a look at the head. Yes. So Bente down on the backhand, close to the jack, and has done the job. And a good result for Bente, Craig.
Yeah, again, showing that it's not just the dead draw bowl that's is Bente's forte. She can play that just over the pace as well.
So Jonathan just missing with his 3rd bowl at his 3rd end. Bente still holding the 1 shot, sticking with the backhand.
Tuck this jack behind will be very good. Not short here.
Yeah, it's just going to be through this, I think. Yeah, so just a bit overweight. Again, John's down quickly, getting on with it.
Going for the big bowl here, looking for Bente's to edge that away.
Looks close. Oh, well. Oh, he's unlucky. He was very close to that, but obviously he's flicked the jack straight back onto Bente's bowl. Just the 1, though.
Bente keeping that pressure pressure on. Although she wasted her last bowl, she was still holding.
So it is a single shot to Bente on this third end, and she moves into a 6-0 lead.
And those of you that don't know too much about the short mat game, it is mixed. We don't have individual men's or women's disciplines here. It is all in together, which is really good.
Hi Kath, thanks for your question. She's asking you, is this mat on a wooden floor? It's not actually a wooden floor. It's, well, I think it's a scree on probably a concrete floor. The mats are playing pretty quick, and with a bit of turn on the majority of them.
Yeah, it's more the modern sports floor that we're playing on here that you see in a few of the venues that I've seen back in the UK. It tends to be the standard these days on all the sports arenas.
Yeah, this hall is predominantly used for international and league handball tournaments. Something we don't really see in the UK for those of you who live there, but here is very, very popular. So Jonathan just nudging Bente's second bowl out. But again, Bente 2 touches and is really on form on this mat.
Yeah, I think she certainly has adapted well in this match. Jonathan's just not really been able to settle on a draw, so having to play different paces, different lines, chasing the game really.
So Bente's third bowl coming down, just catches her own. Would have liked to have been round that just to put one behind, but
not made that any easier though for Jonathan.
No, because playing that plant on his forehand would nudge the jack, well, straight back to Bente's probably. So yeah, he's sticking with the backhand side. Again, would just want to look to drop under his own 2 bowls.
Again, nothing he's reaching here.
Yeah, just a foot of pace short.
All to do with his last bowl. Bente's coming to have a look. I think she just needs to drop round the back, holding 1-2 shots. So
yeah, certainly looks like 2. Yeah, Jonathan could roll his own up. He still has a draw down here on the forehand side.
You can see the players talking to each other there. Do know each other very well. Again, with all of these players, they would have known each other for several years. Yeah, good spot there for Bente.
Yeah, she wasn't sure. Always wanted to make sure she was passed. Ideally, would have liked to have countered with another. Again, Jonathan straight down again. A bit more weight this time from Jonathan, looking to promote his own. Yeah, pushed it through, but yeah, sat away. So certainly looks like certainly looks like 2 to Bente.
2 shots again. So really good start this from Bente. She does take 2 here, which I think she will. Yeah, 2 shots. That's as good a start as I think she could have hoped for in this match.
Yeah, it's an 8-0 lead after 4 ends. That's 1/3 of the way through. And as you say, a perfect start for Bente.
Yeah, she'll be very happy, as you can see there. 8 shots. She's, yeah, Jonathan's, you can tell there. No, she's got to win this end really. Get himself back into this match. It is an impressive record with Jonathan. I think he was the first player to reach 300 matches in all the competitions. Again, he's won multiple times on the tour as well. So certainly a player that all of the other players want to try and beat. And he is capable of putting that really unbelievable bowl out every now and then.
Yeah, you'd think it would only take one end just to get him back in the game. Might put a bit of pressure on Bente. She was willing for that jack to go back straight there.
And again, Bente will know the importance of this match. Once the ends start going along, I think And nerves could come in as well.
Yeah, I did actually speak to Bente first thing this morning before the tournament got underway, asking me why we had chosen her match and Jonathan's match to go on the show mat. But she's showing why she's there. She's such a consistent bowler.
And that's the one thing we have seen as well. Some players really thrive on the pressure and the opportunity to play on the show mat, whereas others tend to go into their shell a little bit. So certainly not the case for Bente here.
No, good draw from Jonathan there, taking the shot. Bente wants the jack here. What a good ball under pressure, because that could have been a couple down. But once again, now holds the shot. Jonathan's last bowl of this rapid fifth end.
Yeah, both players are not hanging around here. Jonathan's pretty quick.
Just wants to run a bit more, get inside. Yeah, well bowled, Jonathan.
Good bowl, yeah. Relief there for Jonathan. He's got the shot, he's put the jack long. From the actual situation in this group, both these players in group 11. Jonathan's currently unbeaten, having won his previous 3 matches today. Bente did lose one of her matches against Sten Jensen, so she does need to win this one to put herself back in contention. If she loses, that pretty much rules her out. It was only a 10-9 defeat to Sten, so a very close match that she had there, but still Jonathan in the driving seat in the group, but certainly Bente the driving seat in this match.
Yeah, and a jack high delivery from Jonathan, but Bente just drawing through in a position where she doesn't really need to chase her jack here.
No, and I say that's not really Bente's game to be chasing down for the jack. She'll just over the draw, make sure she's there. If she does get the jack or the bowl, she'll be happy, but she won't be looking to put the jack in the ditch. She's close again here.
Just needs to hold up, and it has.
Yeah, very good.
Very good bowl again. Applause from Jonathan. And the pressure really is on the former world number 1.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's sometimes the way. You've got a big target on your back when you've won a few of these events and been number 1. And so he's the current World Council singles champion, so it does follow you around a bit, that.
Yeah, unlucky result for Jonathan, just removing one of his own bowls and his own bowl following through. Bente just looking at that weight she played to take the jack back. Again, Jonathan playing through this. Bowls or jack. Well, gets one out.
Yeah, he's not happy with the way he's playing at the moment. I mean, normally, 9 times out of 10, that will be in the ditch.
So, final bowl of the 6th end. Bente looking for a 2.
Yeah,
and she's duly delivered. So, yep, 2 conceded by Jonathan. And already halfway through the match, and it's Bente up by 9.
Yeah, she's gone both players very quick. Have really flown through this match. Bente's obviously had the better of the first half. Jonathan really needs to try and change this around. I don't know what he can do though. It's just pressure that Bente's put him under, really.
Well, we did see a similar match to this last year, being the final with James Trott. I'm sure it was 10-1 down to Benny Shawgren.
Yeah, and James at that particular point looked out of the match, but managed to put himself back and was actually holding game on that last end until Benny played a really good bowl on that 12th end. So yeah, it is possible. It's certainly someone of Jonathan's ability. So
Bente losing her first bowl on this 7th end. good adjustment with her second. And Jonathan not wasting any time, coming down for the jack. What a good bowl. Yeah, and that jack is now dead in the ditch. Of course, Bente has a toucher at the front too. Again, she might just look for a draw here.
I think so. Again, it's not Bente's game to be... No, she's just asking if it's a toucher. Or if Jonathan's bowls are.
Yeah, Jonathan does have... Yeah, there we are.
Yeah, that one there.
Eric's spotted it.
Bente would probably just draw this. I probably wouldn't fancy myself to draw it, so I'd be going for my toucher here.
Yeah, playing draw weight might just be a fraction over pace. Yeah,
good effort.
Yeah, 8-10 inches over.
And that is sometimes the problems that you face here. Whereas really just trying to beat the second bowl would be what you should be aiming for. When you
A good start from Bente on this next end. Jonathan looking to just come down and rest on that bowl. Oh, just misses it, and again has lost the bowl actually. Almost looks like he's resigned himself to the fact he's going to lose this match.
I think so. Picking the 4 up but dropping the 3. If he'd have consolidated that 4 with a 1 or 2, right back in this, but just hasn't seemed to be firing all cylinders early on in this match.
No, just slightly narrow with his line again there. Bente's still holding the single shot.
Good bowl here.
Yeah, gives Jonathan a rest or a wider target certainly, but again, Bente's just doing the simple things well.
Yeah, just putting the pressure on Jonathan, forcing him to play the big bowl.
Looks pretty good with this one though. Yeah, use the bowls well there, sits in between them, holds the shot. That one's going to lead at least 2 this end.
Yeah, Bente won't be too disappointed if she drops 1. Doesn't want to give Jonathan an easy opportunity. Although you'd fancy Bente to draw a shot here. Forehand or backhand. Oh, she's attacking here.
Yeah, narrow line on the backhand. That will pull tight. Yeah, and she knows it. So, should be, again, a straightforward draw for Jonathan here for a 2. Sticking on the same hand. I was going to want to rest that. Well, fell the wrong way, so might still only be 1.
Looks like it on the overhead. Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, certainly is. So, yeah, just a single shot to Jonathan on this 9th end. Claws one back, but Bente still leading 13-6.
Yeah, and you fancy now that barring another couple of big counts, Bente should get over the line in this one. Puts her right back in the tournament in this group. There'll be 3 players at the top of the group. Of course, one of these players could go out if Sten continues his good run of form. He's
got to play Christoph Hegg, who hasn't won a game yet in the group, tomorrow morning.
So yeah, you'd fancy that would be a win, but you never know.
Yeah, Jonathan's got Ulf Hallstrand from Sweden in his final game, and Bente is playing Steve Burrows from England. So
difficult matches really. Apart, you would say on paper, Sten's got the easier match, if there is such a thing as an easier match. So Bente certainly would want to make sure that she closes this match out.
So yes, 10th end we're into. Bente looking to draw shot. Still pretty wide open.
Jonathan holding.
Yep, sticks to the backhand side. Pace looks pretty good to me. Will it just peg under his own bowl?
Not done enough.
Yeah, close round. Difficult to see from that angle precisely. Bente on a slightly narrower line here. She
likes
pick
this.
up the jack. Oh, a little touch on it.
Don't know if that helps or not.
Yeah, not sure if it's brought a back bowl in. Yeah, again, difficult to see from the overhead. I don't think she'll be too worried. Again, Jonathan definitely needing to score this end to stay in this match.
Oh, any movement on his own bowls here is very good. He's got a dead pace here again.
Yeah, he's going to need to get past that front one.
Oh, that's really
down.
good.
Very good. So, let's see what Bente will look at
2.
now. Yeah. 2, could be 3.
Well, we did say barring a big count, this match was all over, so
Well, yeah.
3 would be enough here, I think, to get him back into this.
This is a crucial bowl. If Bente moves the jack back, that will give her the game if she gets a score of 2.
Big bolt, going for it.
Yeah, she's going to play through it. Yeah.
She likes it.
Chasing it. Oh, what a great ball. Great ball. And a high five from Jonathan. And that's 3 shots to Bente. So that does win her the match. And of course, the players will help complete the match because of shot difference that will affect the rest of the group. But that was a fantastic shot, Craig.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's always good to see your opponent sort of applaud your good bowl. I mean, Jonathan knew that it was there, sitting there for Bente to play, but yeah, really good sportsmanship there from Jonathan.
So it's 10 shots up, maximum of 8 Jonathan can score. So as we say, that is the game to Bente, and we'll conclude this match with the final 2 ends.
I think Bente will be really happy with the way she's played in this game. Again, just caught her out coming this way. It is quicker.
Yeah, not the first one we've seen today, and will definitely not be the last. Don't forget, guys, when we finish this match, we'll be back on air again shortly afterwards with our final match of the day. That's Mark Beattie from Ireland against Tunabo from Norway. And that, again, should be another good game. I think Tuna will be well up for that game.
Absolutely, yeah. On paper, it's anybody's game, really. Mark's in good form, part of the World Cup winning team and UK Open champion, so certainly will be an interesting match.
So, 3 good bowls to start, but Jonathan holding the 2 shots. Of course, Bente losing her first bowl just through. Well, he has opened it up a bit now. Jonathan looking close again.
Shot difference could come into this in this group, with obviously all 3 players having played each other and beaten each other, so
Yeah, indeed, and as you say, Sten now is probably in the driving seat with a slightly easier match tomorrow. Bente looking to move Jonathan's bowl. Yes, a great
really
result
good.
again. And there was Tuna, you might have just seen flashing past the camera. So Bente holding 1. Jonathan's last bowl of this 11th end. Again, looks close. Yeah, very good bowl. It's a good bowls this end.
yeah, I think Jonathan's probably more relaxed now the match is over.
Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, not sure what I think it was 2, but we'll just wait for Tom Eric to confirm for us.
Right, 2 shots from here. Last end coming up. Just wait for Tom Eric to confirm. 2 shots, yep.
It was 2 shots, so we head into the final end now. Bente with an 8-shot lead, 16-8.
So yes, it's been a really good start this match from Bente. She took the first 4 ends there and put Jonathan under pressure, and that was the reason why she was able to keep her head out in front. Jonathan just wasn't able to hit any of the big bowls.
So, heading towards the conclusion now. Jonathan in for 2 shots.
I do thank all of those players that have joined us for the streaming here, including those that have been playing as well today, and those and other competitions that have been taking place. Appreciate your travelling.
Yeah, good bowl from Jonathan. His bowl might just be in for 3rd there.
Yeah, looks like it's from here.
Yeah, I would agree. So, Bente down on the forehand. Looking to disturb these. Oh, he's got a great result. So it's a hug and a kiss for Bente. He gets the 1 shot on the final end and takes the match. A 17-8 victory.
Yeah, and to be honest, that score doesn't flatter Bente in that performance there. She played really well that first half of the game. You look at those first 4 ends, not really giving Jonathan much of an opportunity there, and Jonathan just having to play a mix of different bowls and not finding it really. So really good win there for Bente.
Yeah, she played really well, as you can see from the first 4 ends, taking 8 shots, and that really put her in good stead for the rest of the game. She dropped that 4 on the 7th end, which was Jonathan's chance to get back into it, but Bente playing well, and she did very well. Right, guys, so thank you for joining us for this 3rd match. As we say, we'll be back in a few short minutes for our final match of the day, Mark Beattie against Tunabo. So please join us for that, and thanks for watching.